He's a singer, composer, and producer who's constantly coming up with indie chart busters. She's equally talented and has carved her own unique niche in the world of music. So when Raj Pandit and Sukriti Kakar come together on a track, you know it has to be special.
You guys have collaborated again after your last successful track. Tell me about this. What prompted this track?
Usually when I make songs, I always have a phrase or a word in mind that comes to me with a melody. And that sort of starts the process. And I shared that with Sukriti. I said, this is the kind of song I'm thinking, this is the zone I have in mind. And this is the only phrase I have yet. We have not written the song, but it's called Hote Hote Reh Gaya. It's basically about, you know, a lot of the times, not every relationship or friendship translates into something more. And और ये वो, you know, वो खटास और bitterness वाला होते होते रह गया नहीं है. This is a very cheeky, very fun way of saying it कि यार, you know, हमारे बीच में भी जो था, that was also something, but you know, वो sometimes it doesn't translate into anything. तो वो होते होते रह गया.
होता है दिल मेरा जब सोचता है ये तेरा है कैसे होते होते रह गया.
Sukriti, what was your first reaction to the track, and tell me about working with this gentleman here again?
He is such a hard worker and he's so dedicated and he's so sorted. You know, a lot of people are not usually, like, you know, like when things pull them in different directions, they can't really, like, you know, come to the finishing line of it. But every time he wants to do something, I don't even, you know, it's just, it's a given, you know, like I know that this will be so, and you know, like right now, like we're doing this interview and we're doing a few interviews after this, and it's the month of December, and usually December is so packed for artists. And I was, in fact, right before this telling Raj that how are we going to manage this, like kaise hoga? But hote ho gaya.
I love this.
Every answer can end with that.
आज मैं खुद ही slang को बहुत use करूँ. कैसे होते होते रह गया. हो गया.
तेरा मेरा मिलना लिखा रे हाँ रे फिर क्यों भला है दूरियां ये
अब की दफा कहना तू ना रे मौका मिला फिर ना गवाना.
Wonderful words of praise from her. Now let's turn the table. What makes her a perfect musical partner for you?
Like she said, like with her, it's the kind of friendship we share. We just have to. It's a phone call, and we just plan
go
things.
Back. I feel like Raj is one of my oldest friends also.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that just makes it so much more fun.
It's just easier. The communication is easy. We are literally on text on the same page, even musically, not just, you know, otherwise. So that just makes it a lot easier. Like if I come up with an idea, if I share something, okay, what do you think of this? Somehow it happens that she does like it, and if like, while recording, if she has some ideas to the song that we can change something or we can add something here, I instantly love it. So that synergy is, I mean, we've managed to build that through music, and I think it's gonna go on.
Of independent music से थोड़ा Bollywood music पे आते हैं. Sukriti, how can I not talk about one of the biggest chart busters of this year, Jhume Jo Pathaan? Tell me, I think last year, I think December में you must be like getting all that love messages and overwhelming responses.
Till now, I think the happiest day was just because I was in the studio with Vishal Shekhar. For me, it was just, you know, they are two people I really look forward to their music, and I've always wanted to work with them for as long as I can remember. I think they were the first people that I ever met when I came to Bombay. This is like 16 years ago.
Wow.
I also have an elder sister, so I dropped her for a recording to their studio, and I was like, one day I really want to like really just be in the studio with them. And then that never kind of happened, and I've known them for very long. And it happened for this song, the only time.
I think we are all fan of her music. Tell me which is your favorite track of Sukriti and
Oh my God.
And not this one,
Sukriti,
please.
no,
Not the
obviously.
collaborations one.
I think one of Sukriti and her sister Prakriti, they do music together a lot. And one of my favorite melodies that they've come up with is this song called Mafia, which released a few years ago. And it's such a beautiful song. It's obviously with the production and the sound and the way it came out, the original version is very groovy and dancey. But that melody is so strong and so beautiful that you can just sing the song on the piano and it will sound as beautiful.
गलतियां तू इतनी करदा मैंने भी जाने दिया
But Raj, I think you're also a man of many talents. You sing, you act, you produce, you compose. I mean, your list is endless. I don't know if I can add more to it. But tell me, which is the one thing that you enjoy the most?
It's very hard to pick, yeah. I'll tell you honestly, because the overall process, right from a blank slate on your computer, you don't know what you're going to do, to trying to come up with that melody and a thought, and to take it to a point where it's actually out there for people to see and watch and experience. The whole process and the whole journey for every song, I try and enjoy every part of it, whether it's the edit, whether it's choreography, whether it's the shoot, or recording, mixing, production. Each part of the process is very, very dear to me. And it's very hard for me to pick a part because I enjoy doing everything. I'm a part of every little detail and every little process of the song and the video, and I love every bit of it.
Let's make the next question tough for Sukriti. Now he's given us so many melodies. Tell me, which is your favorite song of him and why?
Oh, that's easy.
Really?
I think I just
We've
told you
spoken
this
about it, yeah.
recently.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like something about Raj that he's been doing for as many non-film songs that he's released so far is he's curating a space for himself and a sound.
Right.
You know, and I feel like that's so important for all non-film artists to do right now, because people should just be able to like hear it and know that, oh, this is this artist.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's got a flavor, he's got a sound. But out of everything that's released so far, there's a song of his called Mahal.
Yeah.
And that's my favorite song. And I think I'd not heard it before it came out.
You hadn't, yeah.
And when it released, I was just like, I just played it once and I'm like, this is just so nice.
खिला है मोगरे सा देखिए नजारा गया है दिल मेरे हाथ से बेचारा धड़कन मेरी रही है बोल वे तू आ गया ते बने माहौल वे करी तू जावे टच मेरी सोल वे तू आ गया ते बने माहौल वे छड्डियां मैं सब फिक्रां.
It's not every day that you get to see twins in the same profession and doing exceedingly well. Tell me about your sister Prakriti. Are you guys always on the same page when you're performing? What is it like?
We're very identical. We're actually identical twins and very identical behaviors also. But I feel like deep down we're our own people. You know, like I feel like because we spend so much time professionally together and personally, so I know when it comes to our work what her strengths are and what my strengths are, and we don't try to cross each other like ever. So I'm just like, I know, like, you know, whether it's like a show and then we have to decide a set list, this is something that I will do and she will do like different. So we have our tasks very nicely decided. So earlier on it used to be like, oh, like we used to fight a lot. It used to be like it used to be a little bit of a mess, but I feel like over the years everybody, like we both know and our entire team knows how this works. So
I mean, I can't imagine me doing any performance with my sister. We are almost on different pages all the time. To be creatively involved with your sibling and that too in a profession like this, I know it's...
You have to see us when we're trying to make a song. The recorder will be on and we're like singing on top of each other and like shut up, you shut up, no, this is that. So it's like, you know, siblings are siblings.
Guys, coming back to this track, before we let you go, can you sing few lines for us and all the fans out there?
तंग होता है दिल मेरा जब सोचता है तेरा है कैसे होते होते रह गया.
तंग होता है दिल मेरा जब सोचता है ये तेरा है कैसे होते होते रह गया.